I'm listening to Mariah Carey in the background.
Hala.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. Wait, why'd you put the "Be Right Back"
I don't
screen?
know why I went there.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we are. And
Oh,
it
look,
says,
there we are.
and it
Hello.
Says, and it says short intermission. I don't know why.
Interesting.
But it was one of the
Cool.
Streamlabs things, and I couldn't change
We're
it.
not a.
We're getting professional. We're just not quite there yet.
We're working on it, you know.
Working on it. You never know
Let
what's
me
going to
fix
happen.
this. Let me fix this little camera issue.
We never really know what ends up happening.
Is that better? I don't even know.
And yeah, I don't know what's up with this playlist on. I'm using Soundtrack by Twitch in the background. It's been kind of funky. I don't really like it. I think we should choose some. What kind of music should we listen to today? I think that should start it off.
What music can we listen to?
Yeah.
What are our options here?
It says electronic, classical, dance, indie, metal, pop, rap, jazz. I am not playing any rap because it's all that horrible rap now.
Let's play some metal.
Metal?
Play some heavy metal.
All right, here it comes. And oh my gosh, is it gonna open up? I think it's supposed to be connecting to OBS, but since I got Streamlabs open, it's been giving me a hard time.
Okay, I just got a notification for our stream. Yep, SCA Gamers Lab is live.
You know what I've been listening to?
What?
I'm gonna actually change it over to that dance music. I've been
dance music,
yeah,
like EDM.
Yeah, like electronic.
I think that's like Steven's favorite like genre.
So we'll put on some dance music.
He likes like crazy or not. Well, he used to be really crazy about like techno music. Like I don't know, it's really weird, like dubstep and all that. And like I don't know,
dubstep.
Like it's cool if like you're in a cool place, but besides that, like to listen just on the daily, I couldn't.
You
could not.
Like that's all I listened to yesterday when I was working. That's what I just listened to, and I was just like jamming out. My wife was like, I don't know what the heck's going on, and then you know, like, so you know, like since I used to be a DJ, like all my feeds are like just different DJ stuff, and like a lot of them come from like Europe, and like there's like people that are like, since all the clubs are closed, people are dying. So they this one guy, he like had two decks strapped to him and like a mixer and like this little JBL speaker, and he was carrying them around in the streets of like England. And he's like, "Come on, let's club it!" And they're like just dancing out there, and he was just blasting a song. He's like, "Don't you miss the club?" And
oh, that's so cool.
And then this, I saw this other video out there. It was like this street light, and it was like on the fritz, so it's only flashing like strobe effect. And there was somebody was, you know, one of the guys just got out, and you know, they just turned up the car radio and
trying to make it fun.
Yeah, he's just dancing out there in the middle of the street, and
that's cool.
You know that, yeah. Vicky's all,
nice.
Yeah, we should set up all the equipment, just set it up in the backyard, and just have all the lights going, and just jam out there one night.
That would actually be pretty cool. That'd be neat. Yeah.
So maybe you would do it.
I've been really into like lo-fi hip hop recently, especially like when I'm working or doing schoolwork.
What is lo-fi hip hop?
It's just they're just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. They're just like, they're beats, but they're not like high frequency. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or maybe they are. I don't know. Let me Google this actually.
Lo-fi hip hop.
Actual description of lo-fi music. Let's see. Lo-fi definition. Lo-fi music definition. I don't know. It doesn't really say. There's no definitive definition of lo-fi music, but
I think he's just making up stuff. Like you're just
no.
making up, like
I will send you a lo-fi track, and you will see.
Okay, send me a lo-fi track. Oh, listen to this. Of course, I won't
Actually,
do it
one
on
of the
stream. We'll get flagged.
one of the actually, I could send you a copyright free playlist from Spotify that I use usually for my streams as well. Watch, I'll put it in the chat and then you can check it out. But yeah, I've been really into lo-fi. Very focusing. It's also relaxing.
Oh yes, lo-fi.
Que lo-fi.
Que lo-fi. Trying to be all fancy with your fancy talk.
This is what it's called.
I was talking to somebody. I said, you know, my core team uses more slang and uses more hip terms
Than the teens.
I'm just letting you know. I think they're over. I think my core team is overcompensating that young thing. They're starting.
And that's on memes.
They're starting to feel that they're getting old, and they're trying to hold on to that youth, and it's sad because kids are like only 21, like, you know.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, I love my core team. You know what? I didn't get coffee. I'm gonna reach on out and grab some coffee real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Y'all can just chill with me. Cool.
Since the coffee maker's only like 3 feet away. Did
Must
you know?
be nice.
Okay, so we were playing Among Us. We were playing Among Us last night, right?
Yeah.
And as we were playing Among Us, see the windows behind us? Like, I haven't done like what I wanted to do behind me yet, my background.
Yeah.
But Andrea was cheating. She was actually looking through the curtains over here.
You're kidding.
To see, she was
Oh
in the
my
den,
gosh.
and I was in the game room, and she kept looking behind, and she would look through it. Vicky is the one that came and told me that she was cheating.
What? Oh man, come on, Andrea.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
It was a good game though. It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was pretty good.
It's funny playing with the teens.
Yeah, I'm just Domo. She joined us. That was pretty cool. That we had her out there and stuff like that. So
yeah, I know.
So like, hey, we got our Christmas theme on. We're rocking here the Christmas theme and stuff like that. So
You can't see them, but I have Christmas lights set up in my room.
you don't have Christmas lights.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do. There's some right here on this side of the wall, and then there's some back there
So
around my closet door.
this is actually, you know what? I have to ask Vicky. I used to have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree over here in my game room that I used to have on the countertop.
Okay, fancy game room.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
And we used to decorate my game room all sick in here, but we haven't done it for the last couple of years.
Dang.
But yeah, I haven't done anything. I'm not.
You haven't put up any like outdoor Christmas lights or none of that?
No, not really. Well, see, okay, so we were storing all the Luminatias that we had on the roof, and like,
Oh, okay.
it ripped I guess the wind ripped off the cover of it, and so we had all the
Oh.
Luminatias in there, so they all got sun-baked, like all the bags, and so they got all ruined, so we don't have any more Luminatias that we used to put up in the house.
Oh, dang.
So, you know, what are you gonna do?
It's a bummer.
What are you gonna do, you know? That's just kind of things that happen, you know. And so we got a couple of Christmas lights. We got one of those projector lamps out there on the front.
I don't like those. My mom wants to get one, and I'm like, no, I don't know. It seems lazy to me
Why does
to
it
just
seem
like
lazy?
put a projector on and like that's it. You call it Christmas. Like, no, you got to put up the lights. Like, you got to put some effort into it. Put a little wreath on your like house or your door or something. I just think to just put a projector on and call it Christmas lights is kind of the easy way out.
No, you know what I wanted to do some like projector mapping, like where you map, like we talked about before for youth ministry.
Yeah.
And do something crazy like that. But you know what? I got the budget. I got our budget. I'm going over the budget this year, and we may be able to get that projector map.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll tear it up.
Heck yeah, that'd be so cool.
But we haven't spent any money this year, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And you turned 21 this year, so you could go to.
Heck yeah, I do. Heck yeah, I will. I'm excited.
Yeah. You excited?
For Steubenville? Yeah.
I
you
just put
kidding
it
me?
out there. I just put it out there on the website.
I was cooped up in my house all year. I'm ready to get out of here.
Oh, did you? Oh, you know what? My heart got broken today.
Why?
Okay, so you know.
What did Vicky say?
No, that was a long.
Show
time
you a
ago.
mirror finally.
That was a long time ago. We don't have to worry about that anymore. No. So you know the UK is distributing the COVID, right? The COVID vaccine, right? They're doing the vaccine. You're like, yeah, COVID's everywhere. It's a pandemic.
I was like, it's already been there.
well, no, the vaccine. Like, so they got the vaccine, and they came out. They found an issue with the vaccine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what's the issue? Do they know?
Yeah, and this is gonna piss you off because I know it's gonna. It makes.
Oh no.
It makes everybody in New Mexico pretty mad. But they said, if you have allergies, you shouldn't take the vaccine.
If you have allergies, you should take the vaccine. What?
Like, so you know, the first thought in my
Like
head,
seasonal allergies, even like.
all they said was allergies. Like,
Do they mean like specific allergies, like
no,
to
they
peanuts
said
or
any
food, or-
allergies. Like, it's just like, if you have allergies, what?
So like 70% of the population.
Like, New Mexico is messed up. Like, we're totally screwed. You know, like.
Heck yeah! In the springtime, we're screwed.
I mean, because everybody in New Mexico has allergies. Like, there's no way.
Some form,
Yes, like we have,
mild or crazy. Everybody gets some kind of allergies.
but yeah, they said, yeah, if you have allergies, you shouldn't be taking the vaccine. And I was like, whoa, man, come on, that ain't even, you know.
That's crazy to me.
You gotta think about that. Why is
Guess
allergies?
I just gotta build immunity.
Yeah, just allergies in general. If you have allergies,
That's crazy.
You shouldn't be getting this. So, yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
So that went through. I went through and I went.
What are the What are the implications though? Like if you do have allergies and you take the shot, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I have no.
Because
idea.
somebody had to have suffered something in order for them to say that. Like, you know what I mean?
You think so, right? You think like
Yeah.
yeah, but they didn't say. Of course, you're watching the media. The media, it's all it's all weird nowadays. You got fake.
Yeah.
News. I think everything out there is fake news right now. I don't trust any sources, but yeah, it was just I saw that on the headlines and I saw it in a couple of different places and I said, well, that's an issue, So
Yeah.
but they didn't say anybody died from it. But I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, at least that we know of. Maybe there have been no reported deaths from the vaccine. So.
Hey, did you edit our stream?
Did I edit
Yeah.
the stream? What are you
Yeah.
talking
Do we have
about?
the correct stream information up there?
No, we don't.
Can I just look?
I mean,
over.
it's just chatting, but the title's not.
I know that's what I was just looking at that too. I was like, I hate Streamlabs, and I hate to say this, like I feel bad because Streamlabs just sent us a whole bunch more. They just sent us some more swag. Like I got it in my office. Yeah, there's more.
Is that more?
There's more swag in my office, just like stickers and stuff like that. But
wait, do you update it through Streamlabs?
Yeah, but then
I updated through OBS, and I never have a problem.
It's Streamlabs. Like I don't know what's up with Streamlabs. So
maybe you just gotta update it through OBS because that's what I do, and I don't have a problem with it ever.
I know. I'm using Streamlabs because I'm using their
overlays.
Their overlays. And,
I mean, they've got some good stuff.
And I think I canceled it, so we don't have. I just haven't been happy. So.
Yeah. That makes sense. Live and you learn.
Yeah, you learn. Oh well, but yeah, if you could update that would be awesome.
Alrighty. Let's see.
But yeah, I was just looking over there and I said, "It's a bird, it's a plane." What? That's not our title for today.
You're like,
No. Probably everybody that got the notification that said, "Hey, it's a bird, it's a plane." Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, "What is that?" Yeah. All right, so it's Advent. How are you preparing? How are you preparing for Advent there? Like the coming of Christ. Check it out.
How am I preparing? Well, I've been doing some devotionals. which honestly I think have really helped in that sense.
Are you,
Have also helped me pray a lot more.
you're doing that Blessed is She devotional?
Yes.
Okay, how's that working out?
Um, I enjoy it. I really do. It's like the way they have it set up is, I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They're more like reflections and stuff. Like journal reflections, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are like scripture readings, and then you just kind of meditate on that reading throughout your day, or whatever you want to do with it. And then Sundays, obviously, they give you the readings for Sunday, and I think that one is like kind of both together. But I don't know. I really like it. I like the format. I think it's easy to follow. I think so far, I don't know. I don't have any issues with it. Like I don't have really any complaints. I think it's really helped me to what's the word? I guess really dive into Advent or really pay attention to what Advent actually is. Because let's be honest here, before like this year, I never really like prepared for Advent, even though I was in ministry for a couple years before that. But
I know you're killing me, Alex.
That's just because like I don't know. I grew up in a family where we don't. Well, I still grew up in a family, but like we don't. I'm like the only like you could say religious one in my family, right? Everybody else, they don't really go to church. They don't. I mean, they'll pray. Like, well, my mom prays and stuff, but nobody else really does.
Yeah.
So Advent was never really like a big deal in our family. Like it was just like Christmas kind of thing. So we never prepared for it. I never knew like how to prepare for it. I didn't know what you were supposed to do, and all of that until like I knew what it was. Like I knew with the candles because like CCD and all of that. But otherwise, basically, that was kind of it.
Yeah, the Advent wreaths and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like the Advent wreaths. But basically, as soon as I was done with CCD, like catechism courses, and I got to high school, like all of that just like kind of went away. And really, it's not till this year that I started kind of getting back into it and figuring out what the heck Advent is.
Yeah, I think I don't know. The Advent wreath is comes from the German faith, and stuff like that. And I guess it's nice, but but it doesn't really. I don't know. I guess I have to really dive into an Advent wreath, but to actually see it, like people are like, oh yeah, I know Advent. You like the candles, you have a wreath, and that's
yeah.
like, that's it, and then but
pink and purple.
Yeah, but getting yourself ready, spiritually, mentally, like we do for Christmas. We're gonna do all these things, shopping, decorating, but we got our soul, ready to meet the Christ child.
Right.
It's like you're going to go meet like a newborn baby. You get all ready. Somebody had a child. You don't just go in there
so
all
cute. Love newborn babies.
And stinky, and the soul that smells like sulfur and
whatever.
No, but that's one of the things that we do. I think so. We're so into like doing the decorating, cleaning, and baking, and that, but we tend to forget
all the
our
fun
soul
parts.
a lot. Yeah, we tend to forget our soul. That's gonna last forever. Well,
no, yeah, definitely.
I mean, yours will probably be burning, but
okay, whatever. You'll be there first.
Why am I going to be there first?
Do I have to answer it? I'm just kidding.
No. Yeah. So, have you been doing our Advent calendar that we have on our website? So, if anybody wants to see our Advent calendar, let me throw it up there, that link, and then we can show that to you guys. If you guys are looking for a digital Advent calendar,
check it out.
Check it out. There you go. Yeah, I've been putting that out there. That's been kind of cool, going through those basic. It's real simple. It's real easy. Did you see the video the other day?
Which one?
I thought this like summed up Advent perfectly, about Jesus and Mary shopping they're trying to buy Jesus a gift. he's like 14. He's supposed to be like 14 years old. Is the way the video goes, and they're shopping for something for him. So they go to like Walmart, and they ask somebody. They're asking like the clerk at Walmart. They're like, hey, what would you get a 14-year-old boy? And they're like, oh, like, and they're like looking at all the video games, and they're like, yes, something that's not violent. And the guy's like, you know, and they're like, they're like, I don't know. The guy's like really looking, right? And then they go, well, what about Halo? Halo, that sounds like a very good game. And so they try to give it, and he's like, oh no. Joseph is all like, oh no, you know, like putting it back.
Right.
And then so they're going around, and they're like in Big Lots, and they turn to this lady and they go, what would you give Jesus for Christmas? And she's like, but she's given us so many things. It was just funny, you know, like, just seeing him walk through Walmart, and then everybody, you know, I can imagine us doing that, like walking through Walmart doing this video,
right?
Dressed up like
probably
Mary.
That would be actually really funny.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. I want to see what people would say.
Except now we'd have to wear a mask. Did you see that nativity scene?
That's true.
I think it was at the Vatican or someplace, and they did a nativity scene, and they put like masks on all the figurines. Like
really?
Like on all the wise men. You know, well, the
but
wise men usually aren't in the nativity scene, but but
right.
but they put like Mary had a face mask on, you know, surgical mask on, and so did Joseph.
But they're statues.
Yeah, they're just trying to make a point, which is I thought was stupid, but you know, man, somebody's always trying to influence something their own way. That's what it comes down to. Like, why can't you just let it be itself? You know, but yeah, so I thought that video was pretty cool. You have to see it. I want to say it was a couple of days.
What day
back.
is it?
Maybe it was on Tuesday.
Because I'm looking and I don't remember.
Maybe
I know there was this other video.
Maybe Monday, Tuesday. It was this week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But
what have you been doing to prepare for Advent besides the Advent calendar that we've been doing?
Anybody.
Not choking anybody.
No, not choking anybody. You know, no.
Right.
I just been trying to pray more. Really, that's it.
Yeah.
And going over the Advent calendar myself of what's going on in it, because, you know, if I'm going to be teaching it, I got to be doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then, you know, just reading different reflections on different people, and, you know, what they've come up with, and you know.
Yeah, I think another thing that's really, I think, helped me is reading the different reflections from two different people. You know, because then two different people are focusing on, they're focusing on Advent, right? But they're just looking at it from a different perspective, which I think is really helpful. Because, like, I've been doing the devotional that you told me about by Katie Gray, and then I've been doing the Blessed is She one at the same time. Katie Pergine, sorry.
Katie Gray is a person from Life Teen.
Katie Pergine.
And Katie Gray just had her baby.
Really?
Yeah, she just had a baby.
So, that's awesome.
So she's on break, but
Dang.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, I told you that Lola, my granddaughter, was sick, right? And
how's she's doing?
So she's doing a lot better after she got her medicine. I mean, she was doing fine, but yeah, the merge serums are like overrun. It's crazy.
That's crazy. You know, yeah, it's so sad.
I didn't know they're talking about here in New Mexico is that they're going to go to crisis status at all the hospitals.
Really?
Yeah. So crisis status is pretty intense. Like, they're going to start moving people to regional hospitals, and they have this big old plan set up, and stay safe out there, you guys.
It's really getting that bad, huh?
Yeah, it's getting. I don't know. You know. I think here in New Mexico we're a little bit different because we just don't have healthcare. Like, we don't have hospitals.
We don't have a lot of resources. Yeah.
If we did, I think we'd be in a lot better shape. But you know, we'll see what's going on with the teens, and I know a lot of them are struggling. A lot of them just want to be over with school right now. So,
Oh yeah. I think a lot of them I think is finals week this week for them.
oh really?
So, they're
Yeah,
almost there. They're at the finish line.
yeah. I can't wait. Hey, so as I'm yawning here, what are you getting me for my birthday next week? My birthday's next week.
Is it now?
It is.
Um
It's on Tuesday. How you forgot my birthday?
No. Why would I do that?
I remember your birthday.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Bet.
March 21st.
No.
It's in March.
That's Christina's birthday.
That's not Christina's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, maybe.
You actually have there's a lot of core members whose birthdays are in March.
Okay, so
There's several of us.
if you guys were all born in March, that means what month were you conceived in? July?
Well, that depends on me because I was a preemie baby. I was born 2 months before. So I was supposed to be born in May.
Okay, so you're supposed to be born in May. So,
Yeah.
So let's go. What is that? 8. You're in August.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just about.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm thinking around my brother's birthday because his birthday's in September. His birthday's like beginning of September.
Oh, look, Michael put March 26th. Is Alex's birthday.
See, he remembers.
Well, yeah, I was close.
Okay, you were close. Do you know when Steven's birthday is?
Steven who?
Danos?
I don't know him.
Okay. Gosh. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah. I think, that would be Steven. Yeah, everybody's. I don't remember anybody's birthday. You guys should all remember your great leader. I sounded like I'm like in North Korea or something.
I know, for real.
Your great leader who brought you the sun. Some weird stuff like that. Only because that's when I went to boot camp. Oh, yeah. And you're thinking about Alex when you went to boot camp. How cute.
Oh, please don't say that. Please don't say that. No offense to Michael, but please don't. Oh gosh.
Hey, Michael. Hey, why did your brother get mad about the stream last night? I mean, he even left the stream and everything. Let's see. Yeah, that was funny. I can't believe Domo had so much fun with that.
I thought it was a good time. I really did.
Man, Mary is intense. That's all I'm gonna say. She's intense. Like, we'd get in those discussions and she'd be like, "This person was doing this and this was a." I was like, dang,
she is
relax, chill out. It's game.
She's definitely a debater, which I thought was funny.
And then, like the 4 girls that we had on there.
14, yeah.
The 14s, their voice is so high
Yeah.
that I was like, "Who is talking?" Like,
who's talking? Yeah, they all sound pretty similar, except I think Domo. I think her voice is
no.
distinctive.
I was saying Casey.
Oh, really, Casey?
Casey
you think
and
so?
Mary, like their voice, I couldn't because they were so high. I was like, "Who in the heck is talking? Is it Casey or is it Mary?"
You're right. I could see that.
So
Casey and Mary do sound very similar for sure.
Yeah, and then that was.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I don't know.
Yeah. So they were all intense. Have you been playing any new games lately?
Have I been playing any games? No, not recently. I got the battle pass for Fortnite, but I haven't really been playing all that much, just because I've been watching TV more than I have been playing games. And finals is coming, so I've been trying to do more homework than I really should be doing, do more homework than I am. So that's also been taking up some of my time because final weeks is here, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So I started playing World of Warships.
Oh, how do you like that?
I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just like
That makes sense.
like playing the
I feel
game.
like that too.
Like, you're playing the game. I understand, take out the other ships. I understand capture the
Mm-hmm.
flag. All the basic stuff. But like modifying the ships, doing this, doing like all the little extra things.
Yeah.
I haven't figured that out yet. I'm like, so, but
Dang.
it don't matter because I don't know. I have like 4 million dublin or I don't know, coins or whatever the heck they want to
Whatever
call
the
it.
heck they're called.
Yeah, but every time I try to buy something, it's not like in the right format. I don't know, and then,
That's weird.
yeah. So
Yeah.
some of it, I wish it would have had just a little tutorial, like do this, and then you can
Yeah.
update this, and then like I'm playing one game, I'm playing one of the rounds, and we're like playing against the bots AI, and and like they have weapons that I don't have. I'm like, how in the
Oh,
heck
no.
did they get these weapons? Like, where did they get this?
You're like, how am I supposed to go? Yeah.
And that's making me mad. Like, I'm going, like, where did you get torpedoes from? I can't
Yeah.
get and I'm figuring if I'm in a level that I'm supposed to be getting torpedoes, why can't I get torpedoes?
Right.
Like, why can't I get? I'm looking for them. I'm looking for them, and all this other, can't find the damn torpedoes.
Dang.
But
Hate to see it.
yeah, it's just those little frustrating things like that. But I was gonna try that,
Yeah.
and I was gonna try that World of Tanks.
World of Tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for school to be over, and then I'm gonna start playing Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game that I what was I gonna say? Spider-Man game that Santos let me borrow because it's actually his, but he's like, hey, you have to play this game, and I was like, okay, cool. So he let me borrow it, and so I haven't played it yet because I've been watching movies and whatnot. But once school is over, I'm going to play it, and then I wouldn't say really played, but I kind of tried out Rogue Company the other day with what's
Rogue
called
Company.
yeah, with Mikey and Santos, and like I don't know how I feel about that game. I think it's okay.
Are they all like the same like format? Like like between, Call of Duty and what you call it, and
Pretty much.
was it third person?
Like they're all
shooter?
about the same. Yeah, they're all about the same format. Yeah,
It's like, what does it matter? It's the same dang game.
yeah. Well, I don't think Call of Duty is a third-person shooter. I think that one's first person.
I don't know who's out there. Who's out there in chat land? What is Call of
Fortnite
Duty?
and Rogue Company are third person, and then no wait, what did I say? Rogue Company and Fortnite. Yes,
Yeah.
those are third person, and then Call of Duty is a first person shooter game. But yeah, I'm just like, it's okay. Maybe I just have to keep playing it more to get into it. But
You should.
that was
I gotta hook up a camera in here because me and Michaela, we've been fighting it out on Injustice. And
oh really? I love that
yeah.
game.
Yeah, we've
good
been
one.
boxing it out. We're like, yeah, yelling at each other and that. And then the other day, like they were in here on Sunday. I think it was Sunday, and Jude and Michaela were playing. And I said, okay, my turn, Jude. And he was like, no, I don't want you to play. I don't want you to play.
You scared him.
Well, because they were playing Power Rangers or something, and I was like, yeah, I'll play.
That's a fun game.
And he's like, no, Grandpa can't play, Papa can't play. He always wins.
Dang,
Yeah, I
hate
make
to
sure I
see
destroy
it.
him. I make sure
Gosh,
that
Ed.
heck yeah, he knows. He knows
Can't
who's in
even let
charge.
a little kid play.
Heck no, that's the only person I can beat. Mikey and them don't give me any mercy.
That's true.
So, what kind of coffee do you have?
I don't know what kind of roast it is. I forgot. I think it's Starbucks one.
Ugh. Starbucks.
Yeah, it's not. It's like because I've been making French press lately. So it's like the whole beans, and then you gotta grind them, and then you gotta like, bloom them or whatever, and then add like more water. Steep it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. I think it's.
Are you
good.
actually measuring the temperature of the water that you're doing?
I've been trying to. It's kind of hard because I don't really have a proper, like, thermometer for that. I might have to just buy one. Because some days it's, like, more bitter, and then some days it's actually not bad. So, I don't know. I have to learn more about French press and coffee crap because I'm not a hipster.
Yeah, there's a certain temperature that you're supposed to brew at, and a
Yeah,
different grind, and yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
So I ended up getting. We ran out of coffee, and since it's like 2 days to get
Oof.
into the stores,
Freaking supermarket. Yeah.
it's like, oh my
It's
goodness.
ridiculous.
I ended up we had some of that Pignon coffee that they give you. You know, like I think it's you go on Fridays and they give you like a free bag of coffee. And so,
Really?
yeah.
On
So,
Fridays?
yeah, you buy a regular coffee and whatever. Excuse me, whatever. You buy a drink and they give you a bag of coffee.
Just a regular drink.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going on Fridays now.
Yeah, so I would go and I bought coffee, or I used that. I found those bags, and so I made them. And so this is maple coffee, Pignon coffee. So
Oh, I know which one. It's like a maple. Is it walnut? No.
maple walnut. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I actually like that one. I think it's one of my favorite drinks at Pinion Coffee House.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's what we're having today, maple walnut.
Nice, nice.
But man, you
Yeah,
know,
maybe I need to do that to actually try good coffee. Is buy a thermometer so I can actually measure the one, or yeah.
well, also make sure like I don't use Starbucks coffee.
Why? What's wrong with Starbucks coffee?
No, Starbucks coffee is always going to be bitter because of the amount of roast that they do to it. The longer the roast,
Even
on it,
like a blonde roast or like a light roast.
because it's their coffee is never they on their coffees they burn them all the time. It's never even on their blonde roast. It's not really a blonde roast. So
Yeah, I noticed that because I did get one of their like blonde roasts one time, and it was like it was still like darker than what I had expected it to be, and I was like, this is weird. This doesn't really seem blonde,
yeah, so like go like you have
Okay,
to
what
actually,
coffee do you recommend?
well, the one that I've been using is that New Mexico coffee. I get it at Sam's Club. Like I said, it's usually a pretty good blend. But what I like to do is I like to smell the coffee, and then you can actually start seeing if it's burnt or not.
Yeah.
So usually, like your French roast, that's burnt. So unless you have like a really vibrant, and then the lighter ones, that's where you want to adjust it from.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Everybody likes that. Here in America, everybody likes that bitter taste, or the acidic taste. But you also have to serve it. If you let your coffee sit and cool down, it's going to become more acidic. So you have to keep it at the same temperature. And the longer that you cook it, the more acidic it becomes. So that's why I got this. Like I got this one.
Yeah.
It's an insulated craft. And so when it brews it, and I make sure I forgot what the temperature is.
Is that a coffee pot or just like a water?
No, this is a coffee pot. So it actually brews it and it goes actually into here. And then it keeps
That's fancy.
It's all
You're
insulated.
fancy, Deacon.
I got it at Walmart. But
Really?
Yeah, it's just a cheap Mr. Coffee. But what it is as long as when you first have that, if you have that burner on the bottom like most coffee makers have, it keeps cooking them, so it becomes more acidic, more bitter,
Right.
and then so you don't want to do that. You just want to go into a correct coffee pot. Now the correct way to do it, and I do this seldom, is I'll put hot water in the thermos.
Yeah.
Okay, and I put hot water in there, and I'll rinse it out a couple times so I make sure it's really hot, like boiling hot, in there, and then I'll empty it out, I'll seal it, then I put it in there and I start making the coffee right away, and that will actually come out better. And the reason why is because it's not instantly cooling when it gets into the thermos.
Right.
And then so when you have that temperature drop, then it will actually become more acidic too. So
Yeah.
those are the things to know. And then
That makes sense.
you always want to make sure that you grind your coffee beans right before you use them. Because if you don't do that, then they become more acidic too.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been. Cause like the first time, cause I've never like ground coffee beans before. Like that was just never something I did. My mom always just bought the ground coffee already like pre-ground. Yeah, Yeah. And then first time I had a cup of coffee that I grounded my own beans like right before,
Hmm.
you know, I was like, yo, this tastes different. Like this, like you can tell the difference between like coffee that's already been ground up and stuff versus like freshly ground coffee. And I was like, yo, I've been missing out this whole time.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, yeah, you can definitely tell the difference for sure. So I've been doing that lately. It's grinding the coffee beans right before I make it. And then I've also kind of been doing like with my French press, I'll fill it up with hot water and
Hmm.
like let it sit so that way it warms up by the time my boiled water is like done. Then I just like rinse
Yeah.
it out and then put in the coffee beans. So that way like the actual press itself stays warm and it doesn't like cool off or whatever. Um and so I've been doing that and like I feel like that helped a lot too. Because like the first time I didn't do that, it was very bitter and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. So, you know, you live and learn. You watch a couple YouTube videos.
Yeah. There's
But yeah.
there's like a, and I would go to like I think it's there's one place in Rio Rancho. It's called Bad Dog or something, Rad Dog, coffee.
Mm-hmm.
They actually will they roast it there
Really?
in town, so you can actually get it roasted the way you want. And
That's
I'd
cool.
I'd, I'd visit a lot of those roasters because they have some really good coffee. So I hang around with Michael Gonzalez, and we've gone to like different roasters and cafes around the city,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we go in there. And we've had like some awesome coffee. Just and then everybody does it a little bit different. Like there's a place on Montano that they like to do. They focus more on the water, and so they just
Oh.
really focus on the water, like purified water, and it has to be this and it
Mm-hmm.
has to be that, and they really focus on that. And then they make the coffee there too. So
That's cool. That's neat.
they roast it. And then there was another, the best that I had. I hate to say this, don't get mad about Cafe Bella, but there he took me to this other place, and they used to be on Rio Grande. They're not there anymore because of COVID. They closed up. But it
Oh,
was, gosh, what was it? It had like a fishing theme. It was like a
fishing
fly
thing.
something or whatever, and we went in there, and that coffee was good. We did a couple of pour overs over there, and it
Mm-hmm.
was really good. I mean, but they also have their own roasting section too. So
Wow.
yeah, so
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah, you walk in there and you say, "Oh, okay, I want this roast." Tell me what it is, and all those roasters have a good roast.
What roast do you prefer?
Uh, I don't. I just really smell the beans. That's my thing. Is I sit there and I smell the beans
Cool.
and I say okay, and then I've come to know my coffee, like my own coffee maker here, is
Mm-hmm.
that I know with the Pinon coffee, because of the ground that it has in it. I look at it and I say, okay, this is what I need to have. Like I need to put so much of this, and I kind of
Yeah.
eyeball it, and the smell of it, I kind of figure it out what I want to my own taste.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a friend, one of the priests, Father Javier. He's up there at Santa Clara. No, he's in at Holy Cross,
Mm-hmm.
at Santa Cruz, in northern New Mexico.
Yeah.
And he used to come, and he's from Brazil, and he was like, I don't understand why Americans like this bitter coffee. It's gross, and because he and it really is. And so
We just really like the sugar. That's kind of it.
I think that's what it is, because that's why everybody throws all this sugar and cream in it, and that.
Mhm.
And
Well, that's why Starbucks is so popular because they just like the sugar and the milk with it.
yeah, I mean that's all it is.
They
But
like sugar and milk with the hint of coffee, not coffee
yeah,
with sugar. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I take coffee black like my wife's soul, and
That's rude.
that's my go-to phrase. But that's what I would actually do. He's kind of turned me on to what coffee should be, because he would actually have people send him coffee from home, and he was like, "Okay, Ed, taste this," and I was like, "Oh man, that's
Right.
really good." And yeah, then we started talking about it, and then I started researching after talking to him, and I found out all these things. I even had a friend that he would get like a coffee maker, a regular coffee maker, and he would like drill a hole, or he would plug up the hole in the coffee maker to get the the right drip and the right drip pattern, and then he would measure. He would take apart the coffee maker, because we were all in electronics, right? And so you'd take apart the coffee maker, and he would like make sure that it was heating up to the correct temperature. And he would do this on any coffee maker. He would hack the coffee maker.
That's crazy.
And that was then I talked to him one time about it because I saw him doing that too. And that's when I got interested in coffee. I was like, okay, let me check this out a little bit more.
That's cool, yeah.
And then Vicky, she said, oh man, that's kind of cool. What she started tasting it, and she could actually tell the difference now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you'll notice like we'll go to different places, and I'll order coffee, and if you ever see me get cream and sugar in it, then I don't like it. I mean that's
yeah. That's funny. That's interesting.
Yeah. So that was our show on coffee making. Coffee beans. Do you have a Grogu shirt?
Yes, I do actually.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, let me move my hair. Hold on. Let me stand up real quick. Look, isn't it cute?
Where did you get that?
I got it at Target. It was on sale.
It was on sale? I
Yeah. I was like, I have to get this, and it's so soft inside. Like I don't know if you can tell, but it's like that good quality. Like I don't know. It's super soft.
I need to get my ugly Christmas sweater.
I don't really have ugly Christmas sweaters. I have cute Christmas sweaters. I don't really have ugly ones. I have a dinosaur one that I actually got because Vicky I think it was last year for Christmas when we had like our Life Team like Christmas party, or sometime before that. Vicky actually bought like a Christmas sweater with a dinosaur on it, and I was like, oh, "That's so cute, Vicky. Where did you get it?" And she's like, "Oh, I got it at Walmart." So I went to Walmart and I bought that same sweater because it was so cute, so adorable. I'm pretty sure it's in my closet right now.
I need to order a Christmas sweater. We should do that for next week. Ugly Christmas
for next week.
For Life Team next week. Let's see.
I will wear a Christmas sweater. I have no issue with that. I'll wear a Santa hat too. I'll wear reindeer ears. You name it.
Let's see. I got a text from the office. And it wasn't me. They got the wrong deacon.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, sorry, not you. We wanted the good deacon." No,
also, I'm very excited for Friday to come because speaking of Grogu, I ordered a Grogu Funko Pop. A Grogu Funko Pop, or like Baby Yoda Funko Pop. If people want to go with that. Those like dolls, like those like collectible like figurines. They're like this big. Santos can tell you. He has like 1 million in his house.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I ordered one of those. And it's supposed to get here on Friday, so I'm super excited. I also ordered a Mandalorian one, but the Mandalorian ones, like all of them are like backed up till like January 15th. So yeah, like all of them. So it won't get here.
Now we know what you do with your paychecks.
Whatever, Ed. Okay, I do with my money what I do. Okay. Anyways. Anyway, so that one actually won't get here till like mid January, but that one I'm excited for because it's like the chrome helmet. It's like a chrome look helmet instead of like the regular like silver look. It's silver chrome, which is shinier, and that one's so cute because the Mandalorian is holding Grogu, and it's adorable. What does that say? Go Jesus?
Yeah.
What does the bottom say?
It says, "It's your birthday."
Funny. Somebody had a Jesus Christmas sweater last year. I totally forgot. Oh, wait, you know what? I think it was Katie. I think she ordered a Jesus Christmas sweater. It was very nice. It was very cute.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so I'm excited for Friday because then my little Grogu will come in.
Oh, you know what I'm getting Friday?
What?
I just thought about this. I'm getting my fondue cookbook.
Fondue,
baby.
You ever went to the melting pot?
Yeah, well, see, we usually go. We go at least once a year. And we usually go with Deacon Dave and his wife. And, to celebrate their anniversary and my birthday. Because they got married like the year I was born.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so they the year I was born, they were married, so they've been married
Their
over 40 some
anniversary.
years,
That's
and
cute.
and so we usually go and celebrate. But this year probably not. But I told since you didn't get me anything for my birthday, I said
You don't know that.
I, did you get me? No, you didn't get me anything.
Why aren't you asking Mikey?
Mikey's dead.
Mikey should have got you something too.
Mikey ain't good. I just want Mikey to live. That's he's with that COVID. He's with the Rona, and he's over there suffering. So
He got the Rona.
he
Poor
got the
kid.
Rona. No, I got that fondue like cookbook.
Yeah.
And for my birthday, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do fondue here at my house with the family.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
something
I've only been to the melting pot once in my entire life. I really liked it, but I don't know. I've never like fondue is just not a thing in my life. So
No,
yeah.
no, this would be like just it's with a fondue. It's more of a thing just to hang out and talk with people. That's kind of
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is. Just gives you time. We usually spend like 4 hours over there. Because we're
That's
just
crazy.
talking. Because we get like the 5-course meal or whatever like that. And so we just sit there and you're talking the majority of the time because you're waiting for all that stuff to warm up.
Yeah.
So
It's
but
crazy.
that's what we're gonna kind of do here with my family and yeah.
Nice.
See the kids throw stuff and get food poisoning because they don't cook it long enough. It'll be a great time.
It'll be a good time.
It'll be a good time. Good times, good times.
If you don't get sick of COVID, you'll get sick of food poisoning.
I know. And then you go to the hospital and you can't be seen because they're in crisis mode here.
Yep.
And then you can't get the vaccine because you have an allergy.
Because you have allergies.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yep. It's one thing after another.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do for Christmas this year? Like, what's your goal? Like, I mean, like my thing is I usually spend Christmas. Oh, what we usually do for Christmas Eve is I usually, now that I become a deacon, it's kind of mellowed out, but I'm not running all around town,
Right.
but we usually get together, me and the family, and we go out to eat for steaks on
Nice.
Christmas Eve. That's usually around like 2-3 o'clock, and then by that time, then come back. I get ready. I go to church, and then I stay the whole night at church. Just helping serve.
Right.
and do
For midnight
this.
mass, yeah.
Well, this is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I stay there.
Oh,
actually the
okay,
whole
yeah,
night
yeah.
Until after midnight mass, and then after midnight mass, we come home. But this year, we're not really having all those things. We're not even having midnight mass.
Yeah.
So this year we're gonna I'm gonna do like a big dinner here because our thing is like a steak dinner, and then,
Right.
so I was looking for some Wagyu beef, and yeah, we're getting all
Wow,
fancy.
fancy.
I know we do it up.
That's real fancy, Deacon.
Yeah, I go. If you know me. If I don't go, if we
Go
don't
big or
over-
go home, I
Yeah.
say.
And so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have dinner, and then we're
Nice.
gonna pull one of the old, like before I started getting real involved with the church, one of the old traditions that we used to do. We're going to actually go and we're going to go and take some coffee and some hot chocolate and go look at lights. Yeah.
Fun.
We haven't done
That'd
that
be
in
nice.
years, just cruise around
Yeah.
town, and we have like snacks and stuff in the car and just chill out having.
Where are you gonna go look at lights at?
We go everywhere. We're just like whatever.
Anywhere?
We just
Wherever you see lights, just
wherever
follow.
we see lights, like we're just gonna go. You go downtown, go see the Illuminatias and stuff like that, old town and stuff like that. But yeah. And then we just drive around, just singing
Yeah.
Christmas carols and acting like fools, throwing stuff at other. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do that
Sounds like a good time.
all the time. Good times, good times. And so that's kind of what we're doing. And then of course we'll go to mass. We'll do mass on Christmas Eve. We'll actually go to mass if we can go to mass. You never know what's going to happen here in the state. But yeah, and then the next day, get up and be with the family, and
Hang out.
maybe we'll cook something for I don't know for lunch there.
Yeah.
What
Cool,
about you?
cool,
What are you
cool.
doing for Christmas?
Well, I come from a Hispanic background, and we always celebrate on the 24th because the 25th you're just supposed to just hang out with your family and, you know, relax, enjoy the day, enjoy the fact that Jesus is born now, you know what I mean? So the big celebration happens the day before, or like it's supposed to like lead up to midnight, because that's, you know, the 25th or whatever now.
I
you
know,
what
I've
I mean?
been over to your house.
And okay, anyways, but because
Your
things are
parents
different
like
now,
me. See, your parents invite me over, not you. Your parents invite me over.
I like Vicky better. I'd invite Vicky more. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, where was I going with this? Anyway, so this year, you know, things are a little different. We can't get together with the family. We can't, you know, throw a big party like we used to. So my mom bought us all pajamas, like matching pajamas. And we're all gonna get dressed up in our pajamas. My mom's gonna make a roast, I think is what she's trying to do. I don't know, or maybe ham. I don't know, maybe both. And then we're gonna have a nice dinner. We're gonna open gifts, probably play some games, and maybe even just watch movies. I don't know. It's gonna be a very relaxed couple of days. And then, you know, my nephews will get their Santa gifts the next day, and yeah. I mean, we're not gonna go out anywhere or do anything crazy. I think it's just gonna be just hanging out, which is, I think, gonna be nice because we haven't really done that like in like recent years, like just like our family, you know what I mean, like our immediate family, like everybody that lives in my household, because we always just do parties and stuff. And then, you know, my brother, he usually goes like with his sister-in-law, or his not his sister-in-law, his my sister-in-law, it's like family, you know, his wife's family or whatever. So I don't know, things are obviously different, but I think it'll be nice. I think it'll be different. Definitely looking forward to doing nothing.
Yeah, we're usually so busy, and then now, but you know, actually, I used to get up in the morning. The Tencio Nick buy Nerf guns for the family for Christmas. Actually, we always do that. Like that's our tradition for Christmas morning. Is everybody gets Nerf guns here, and then we have a big Nerf gun war in our family.
That's cool.
And then especially like Jude, he's like, you know, he was like 2 years old, 3 years old. He could barely hold a Nerf gun, so we got him a little like handgun. And then he goes right up behind my daughter, like all assassin style. Oh, sick! You know, I was like, where the heck did you learn that? And
funny.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll go around and like I don't know, we have like a ton of Nerf guns, just a ton of Nerf guns, and and so we're going to. We'll probably buy some more, and we have like hundreds of bullets, like the Nerf, you know, the little Nerf bullets type things, darts. We have a ton of those, so that's what we'll be doing for Christmas. So I couldn't see Nick running around with, you know, Nerf guns in the morning. I think Jeanette would go all ghetto on him. And her, she like the.
I feel like Jeanette would be the winner in this situation.
Oh yeah, she'd like have that like Nerf knife, and she'd like just like, slit his throat or something.
Whatever.
The Cholita would come out on her, and she'd just kill him.
Funny.
Because that's what happens with Vicky. Like the South Valley comes out. Ooh, child.
South Valley comes out in her.
Oh heck yeah! And then she has like a Nerf gun that has like 100 like darts at once.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and
that's wild.
And it just like keeps coming out. And he goes, probably she's from East LA. Orale, she's from East LA.
Yeah.
But
that's funny.
You know, so I think we're gonna do that for Christmas. Nick, what do you do? What's your family tradition for Christmas and for Christmas Eve? Yeah, so I forgot about that. I forgot about Nerf guns. I think what else would be? What should we eat on Christmas Day? I haven't figured this out. We usually go over to my mom's house and we'd have like you know, just a simple dinner, but I'll probably have to cook here this year. It's just not a big deal. I want to smoke.
Yeah,
something.
on the 25th, you want to smoke something?
We gotta smoke something. I smoke as in meats, not in anything else.
Drugs, paraphernalia.
Yeah,
no.
We're not talking about that type of eating. His eating empanadas and laying on the couch, right?
Don't break your back though. Can't happen a second time.
The chats take a while to come through. Yeah, we gotta change over our streaming provider. I think the streaming provider that we have takes a long time. I think we're having a lot of issues with that. But yeah, that's I think that would be cool just to go and check that out and eat.
Yeah.
I don't know, something. What would be good? Like, not something that you usually have. he finally put shut up, Ed. Like have you ever? I'm thinking maybe if I do like a Christmas goose or something like that. You know, like that old like
A
you
Christmas
always,
goose.
yeah, you know, like you see it in the movies like Christmas Carol. Like people are like,
Oh, yeah,
I'll have
okay.
a Christmas goose. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll buy a goose.
Make like beef Wellington or something.
You know what? I thought about that. I actually thought about that.
I've always wanted. I've never had it, and I've always wanted to try to like make it or something, but it seems really complicated.
Yeah, oh, beef Wellington. That's something that Nick probably eats every day, because he's all fancy like that.
Yeah, Nick is a bougie.
He's pretty bougie. He forgot where he came from. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Actually, I talked to one of Nick's students today. I interviewed her. She was actually pretty impressed with Nick and Amanda.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean she thinks Nick is a good teacher? No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I offered.
Love you, Nick.
I offered to put her in somebody else's class, but our group. Where do we drop off Christmas lights to help with adoration underneath the stars? You could just drop them off. He says just caviar.
He said just caviar.
He just has the caviar. You could just drop them off at the office. They'll be good, and they'll put them in my office. And if you can't do it during regular business hours, just give me a call, and we could drop them off. So how many comments? So many comments, but these chats take forever. Yeah, we're noticing it. We're having some problems with our streaming software, and so we're probably going to switch out our streaming software here.
Gotta reevaluate over the break.
Yeah. Hey, is Nick actually? Is he on the? Yeah, he's on the Twitch side. He's not on the.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll switch over to the. Yeah, I think that's what's taking so long is just that. Will Sammy Davis be there? No. It's it's not Sammy Davis. It's what's his name? Oh my gosh! Like, who's the guy that sings? I feel James Brown. James Brown when he went to jail.
Sings what? Can you say that again?
I feel good. You know that I would now.
Funny.
Yeah. So no, it's James Brown when he got arrested. I sent him that picture, and I actually told him because he had that funky hairdo, since he hasn't got a haircut. I told him he had to go get it shaped up. Our liturgy director.
Yeah, I was like, you talking about Steve?
Yeah, Steve. And he actually told me, I'll show you the picture that I sent him. Let me pull it up here. And so he always gets mad at me for that. Let me see. Where's my pictures? But yeah, so I sent him this picture. I said, this is what he looks like.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, did you put that in the group chat?
Yeah, I said, Steve, that's
so funny.
That's what you look like. And he's like, shut up. And then I said, you need a haircut, bro.
Yeah.
My liturgy director should not be
not be looking that rough.
And then I told him what you had told him, Alex, that you told him that he looked like a PTA mom. And so This is what he sent me back.
I never dreamed to be a cool, but here I am killing it. That's funny.
It's yeah.
Yeah, I said he looked like because he showed up to like the meeting.
Okay.
And he had his glasses on. He had a cardigan on. I was like, you look like a 30-year-old mom at a parent teacher conference.
Okay, we're gonna have to delete this stream, okay? Because I'm gonna show you something.
Oh my goodness. He looks like a troll. Like those little troll dolls. Steve's gonna hate you.
Yeah, he's gonna hate me. I know Nick is gonna go like, I'm gonna copy this, and yeah, I'm gonna
clip it.
Yeah. Vicky said, man, he must be really brave of sending you his that picture. I said, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Before quarantine, I had no idea
that Steve
was capable of growing hair like that. Because like my whole life, I just seen him bald.
You just seen him bald?
Yeah, basically, like as long as I can remember, he was a bald man to me. And little did I know.
Nick says, "Send me that. That's an instant meme." No, I can't do that. Like, it was just, yeah.
It was sent in confidence.
Yeah, that I just showed on the stream. Like, why?
See the world in public.
Yeah, that'll be funny. We need to start a GoFundMe to buy Steve some hair clippers.
Some hair clippers.
Heck yeah! I mean, I told him, I said, you're not going to be coming around scaring off our parishioners like that. All our.
Why did he all of a sudden decide to grow his hair out?
Well, actually, okay, so he's had some health problems. In all seriousness, he's had some health problems this year, and so he has to.
You're making fun of his hair?
Show it again. He's had some health problems, and so they don't want him. They're a little concerned about him getting COVID with the other health issues that he's going through.
Oh.
And so they have him test every time he has to go to the doctor. He has to get tested for COVID before he even goes in. And
wow.
So he's he's always there and stuff like that. And so he's hasn't been going around doing that type of stuff, going to the barber shop and stuff. And he said when he turned 60, he's going to let his hair grow out because his dad did. But I don't know.
Cool.
I think he's just. I told him. I said, you know what? You need to shape up. I said we need to get you some.
Trim those hairs.
We need to clean those lines up, man. You're looking like a little scrubbish and stuff.
Funny.
I said,
Ed's just jealous. He wishes he can grow his hair out.
We're gonna see him over there at the organ, like, and scratching himself.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't watch this. This will be the stream that Monsignor just decides to watch.
Honestly, the one time.
Terrible idea to let it grow. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think I can't wait. So knowing the issues with the vaccine right now,
yes,
would you still get it? Nick said if he stops growing his hair, he should also stop singing. Stops cutting. I mean, he stops.
Nick.
Well, could we ever really say that he sang?
I gotta go. I gotta leave.
Yeah, but so the new issues with the vaccine. Are you gonna get it?
Right.
I mean, just if they offered it to you today, would you get it? Like
today?
No,
because I don't know enough information about it yet.
I think it was just great. I was like all hyped up. I was like, yeah, vaccine. What do you mean if you have allergies? Well, what type of allergies? Allergies. Any type of allergies.
I think I would need to know more about the vaccine and the side effects first before I can say yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Nick's still going off. No, he has never sang. No talent, no voice.
Nick, are you just jealous? Are you jealous that he can play an instrument? Just kidding.
I know we could put
and sing.
Didn't he sing at your wedding, Nick?
He's like, yes, and it was the worst thing in my life. Just kidding.
I mean,
besides Steven being there and altar serving.
I mean, it was the best thing. He even flew Steve in to play at his wedding, so we know how much like Nick truly wants him there. That's how much love Nick has for our liturgical director.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see what ends up coming up. There's
Would you get the vaccine, Ed?
I don't know. I have to find out about what's up with this allergy thing. That's kind of.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's like kind of holding me back. Like, what kind of allergies? You know what I mean?
Because then, like I said, people from New Mexico will be screwed. He did, and we should have gotten someone else. He was hungover.
Oh no.
He was hungover.
He was celebrating your wedding, okay? Leave him alone.
I know.
Pre-gaming.
Pre-wedding.
Pre-wedding.
The pre-wedding. We should have gotten. He was hungover.
Man, this is gonna be the one stream
I
Monsignor
know.
actually watches.
Danos ruined our wedding
Our
photos.
wedding photos. What do you mean? You can't even see him. Probably wasn't even in frame.
You just lift up the camera just like 2 inches, and then you can't really
Just
see him.
2 inches.
You can't see.
And then
Steve,
that's it.
Steven. Oh, that's funny. That's funny as all heck. Danos were, you know, it's so weird, Steven, to see him like when he was a little kid. I remember going on the first retreat with him, and it was just funny, like just to see him. And he was like this little kid, and I think
Jittery was he?
yeah, he was like always, and I was like, what the heck? Where's the rest of you?
Oh gosh.
And that, but so Steve flew in from San Diego that morning, and he was out till 2 a.m.
Till 2 a.m. And Steven is in every single altar photo.
Of course, he had to be in every single altar photo. I would have been there. Not. He had a Mexican. We had a Mexican photographer, so he was the
He
same.
was the same height as Steven. Oh no.
Okay, Twitch censors. We did not write that comment. Just to let you know, so we don't get a racist strike against us. Yeah. So I wonder if did Steven come into the chat yet? Where is he? No, he's not in here yet.
I don't think he's probably door dashing.
Yeah. Oh, Steven, but your wedding, it was a magnificent wedding. I mean, it was great. I heard that you had a good time at the reception. I know I didn't go, so don't be yelling at me for that one.
I was about to say, did you go, Ed?
No, I didn't go.
Why?
I had to pick up dog poop around the house. No, I'm just kidding. So I didn't go to the wedding reception because we just had like a lot of things going on that weekend. You know, that was at the time I was, because how long has
You
it
were
been
DJing
since yeah,
full time?
yeah, I was still DJing and stuff like that and everything. So we had a lot of events. So glad he went all the way to DC to do that. Yeah. Yeah, so see, he said no, he didn't. I didn't go. I'm sorry. You know, but I didn't RSVP. I gotta say that I didn't RSVP. So, yeah.
So you weren't even planning on going.
Well, I knew I couldn't go because
You got the invitation and you're like, nah.
You got to remember.
Like-
I used to get booked for DJing like 5 years out, and so
That's insane.
yeah. So that was the longest. That was actually the longest. Probably the average was probably about a year. That was about
Wow.
the average. The majority of them were about a year. I'd get booked a year to 2 years in advance.
That's so crazy.
And so like yeah. So SMH. What's SMH?
Shake my head.
Shake my head. Yeah, so I used to get booked about a year in advance, and so like when I started doing a lot of weddings and stuff like that, I had all these schools I used to DJ for, and they would start calling me, and I couldn't DJ at any of the schools anymore because I was already booked a year in advance, you know, before they would even start looking at that. But I miss it. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't have my DJ business because, man, it would have sucked this year. It just would have been like,
Oh yeah,
it would have
totally would
crashed.
have dwindled. Yeah.
I know a couple of guys. I helped them set up their DJ businesses this year, and yeah, they're hurting
That's
pretty
rough.
right now.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe next year would be a good year. Everybody's gonna be throwing parties, I bet.
See what Nick put? Learning a lot of new words from the teens these days.
Simping.
Simping.
Ed, do you know what simping is?
I don't know what simping is. Is it like mad pimping but with an S?
Nope. Nope.
What's simping?
Let me
That's cap. Oh, don't! I hate that word
Simping.
cap. I hate
That's
that
cap.
I hate cap. That all the court
Why do you
team
hate
always,
that?
I just hate it. It's like what did you keep saying last night on the stream on Among Us that was annoying the hell out of me? I don't want to get got. Oh my gosh, that was driving me crazy. I was like,
I don't want to get got. What do you
no,
mean?
I hate that. Like,
I got.
No,
That's
no.
what Jaden says a lot. I got.
No, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that word. I hate cap, and I hate sus.
Sus.
Yes.
I'm not the biggest fan of sus. I do have to admit. Cap. I don't really use it. I don't see it. Like, I don't know.
The Michael and Santos always uses that word cap.
Yep.
And
I think they're the ones that use it most.
Oh my gosh. I think what it is I'm telling you, I think the younger core that are in their 20s, the early 20s, are trying to stay cool and relevant, like Nick was for years. And he did, but Nick didn't realize that he was no longer relevant. You just got to embrace it. Like, just be who you are. Like,
sus means suspicious, Nick. You just don't say the rest of the word. That's basically it. You just don't say the rest of the word.
I didn't know he actually asked that. What's sus?
What's sus? Yes, sus means suspicious.
Huh?
Simping.
No. Nick's
Ed,
here.
listen up.
I can hear you.
My wife's yelling at me. What does Santos not show? Why does Santos not show his camera? Haha, it's true. Oh, actually, he actually has a good reason for not showing his camera.
Yeah.
Because he's ugly.
Nick says he's so cool. Yeah, Nick. Sure.
No.
Anyways.
Santos doesn't show his camera because he doesn't have good bandwidth at his house. And so he can either talk or he can show his camera. And so, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know which is better.
Yeah.
But
I actually used to have about the same kind of bandwidth as Santos until my mom recently updated her internet or upgraded.
yeah.
And it's a lot better now. I almost never lag anymore, which is nice.
So why didn't you stream from home last night then?
I didn't want to risk it. This is why I'm streaming from home now today, because I just wanted to test it out. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to risk it in case something did go bad. But I'm pretty sure next week I'll probably do it from home.
Yeah. There's also a couple teams that when they log into to our meetings and stuff that they don't have good internet. So
Yeah.
What did you do with the Santos box, Alex?
It's sitting on a shelf in my closet right now.
What's
Yeah.
in that box? Is it like your heart, or is it going to end up being like a Edgar Allan Poe poem?
I don't know what's in that box. I don't remember.
Ooh, cha.
What's in that box? I might have just put craft stuff in there, because I don't really have boxes to put like my crafts. So I might have put like my needles and all that in there, because I don't really have anywhere else but it.
Your needles.
Yeah, like embroidery needles and stuff
Okay.
like that, and like threads.
All right, just making sure.
What kind of needles, Ed?
I don't know.
What kind of needles are you talking about?
You're the one that said the needles.
Anyways, yeah, it's in my closet. It's sitting in a shelf in my closet. So
Yeah.
that's where that is. And then, anyways, Ed, so the definition of simping is when you
Did
basically
you actually look it up?
Huh?
Did you actually look it up?
I mean, I can give you the Urban Dictionary definition of simping.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Simping, according to Urban Dictionary, is when you infatuate over women, allowing them to take over your mind and cause you to do things for them that you wouldn't normally do. So, the example that they give is, your friend says, "Oh, I'm going to have to leave this game. I want to see what Anna is doing right now." And then the boys would usually reply back with, "Oh, you're simping, bro." Because you're doing something that you don't usually do for a girl. Yep,
So
that's
it's basically
simping.
being whooped.
Yes.
Okay. No, the cast iron steel of her heart would have broken the box. Are you saying she's cold?
The cast iron steel of her heart
Oh,
would have broken the box. Nice.
simping. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what simping means.
That's dumb.
Do you think it's dumb?
Yeah, I think that's pretty.
Give us
think
give
it's
us your
pretty
input
whack.
on it.
Um,
What? Don't say that. Whack? Who says that?
don't know.
Adrian tries to say it, but he never fully says it right.
What's that other thing?
Like he doesn't use it in the same. He doesn't use it in the right sense.
Whacked? Yeah, who uses whack?
Whack.
There's somebody that uses it all the time. Is it Adrian?
Yeah, but he never like really uses it like in the right sense. And then I feel like sometimes I hear Santos say it.
Yeah, and but they like use
that's
it
whack, bro.
like it's
That's what he
good or
says.
something like that. I think that's what it is, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that I like. All right, guys, got to jump off. Do you have an evening one of these this week? No, we don't have anything this week. No Bible
Oh, we have
study
Fortnite on
night.
Friday.
Yeah, Fortnite on Friday.
If you want to catch Fortnite stream, Nick, on Friday, 8:30 p.m. That one is usually led by Michael.
Adrian and Michael can't use slang words. I know.
It's true.
What do I always tell my daughters, and I do it on purpose, and I always say "calm your roll." And,
Calm your roll.
Yeah, just to get them mad.
Hold your horses.
Yeah, I say "calm your roll."
I remember like teachers used to say that, like the whole hold your horses, and I was like, that's lame.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, I'll check it out. All right, Nick, have a great day. Have fun at work.
Bye, Nick. Talk to you later.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of slang words that everybody likes to use and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know about these people.
I'm trying to think. Are there any new slang words that are like? You know what? I'm gonna Google current slang words
Are you serious?
teens use. Yeah, why not? Because I know there's more, but I can't think of any right now.
Like everybody was like, this was like 2 years ago. What was that word that everybody used to use? Yeet.
Oh, yeet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
and
slam
then-
dunks.
What else?
Um.
And then one.
Oh, remember when people used to use like low key? Actually,
Oh,
or like
yeah.
high key. Actually, Bree still uses that term constantly.
some-
She's like low key though, or like high key. Like, yeah.
Yeah, there was. Oh my gosh, who said low key the other? Oh, like a what is it? Low key hip hop, or was it low key? Who was
Lo-fi.
Oh, lo-fi, whatever. So-
Gosh, Ed.
yeah. What was the other word? I haven't. Where is Bree? Like we haven't seen Bree.
I haven't seen Bree.
Let's send
I
her
think
a
she's just
message.
been going crazy with like school.
Oh my gosh. I think everybody's going
Yeah.
crazy right now before end of the year. They're all freaking out. Everybody's freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. I also think people are just like, they're just ready to just get it over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this year's been long, man. Was it me and Mikaela were talking last night, and she goes, she goes like, things that happened this year. I thought that happened like 4 years ago. It's been so long. This year is so long. I go, yeah.
I don't know who I was talking to the other day, but they like told me something that happened like earlier this year, and I was like, wait, that was literally this year. Like I literally couldn't even, like I just couldn't remember like what time of day it was, or like, you know, like what month it was. I was like, dang, there's no way that happened like only like a couple months ago, because it feels like everything happened like freaking like 10 years ago. Like it just feels like it's been so long.
I know this year has just been, oh my goodness, driving me crazy. Let's see, I'm sending Brie a message. How you doing, girl?
Oh, do you want another slang is spill the tea?
Well, yeah, I do that just to get everybody going. What?
Yeah, I haven't really been using that one recently. The whole spill the tea. There's also what else is on here? Oh, I remember when people used to use the word like extra.
Oh yeah,
Like, oh, you're so extra, or like, you know. That was like back in like my high school days though.
dang, you've already been out of high school 3 years.
I know, it literally does not feel like that. Like it feels like it's only been like a year and a half or two. It really does not feel like that long, which is crazy. It like blows my mind. It's like time flies. Time really does.
Yeah. Guess
Like, I
who
get what
has his
people say.
phone? Oh, look, Martin has his phone back. Nice,
Hey, Martin.
Martin.
Nice.
I'm
Well,
that
glad
you-
you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad that you have your phone back. I'm glad that you're here with us. That's cool. I'm glad that you're here, Martin. What's some of the slang that you use, Martin? You know what? I was pretty impressed with Martin. I went through his phone, and
Okay.
okay. Like I didn't really go through his phone, but he shows all his messages on the screen itself. You know, all the alerts, and so I went through it. You know, it was pretty cool. All the religious stuff he had. I'm pretty impressed with that guy. You know, his prayer.
Pretty impressed with that guy.
He has his reminders to pray, his reminders for this and all that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty impressive.
Nice.
I
That's
do have
cool.
to say so myself.
I do say so myself.
I know I was kind of impressed with the guy.
Dang. That's not me.
Hey, Martin, are
I
you going back
struggle
to
with that.
school in January? Well, that's why he has his phone. Like he sets up those reminders. Like he knows he can't do it, so like
Yeah.
and he keeps himself on track. Martin is a pretty impressive guy. I got to say that. I'm pretty impressed with that guy. You know, I don't care what you said about him, Alex, but I think he's pretty decent.
I didn't say anything.
Can't believe all the stuff that you said.
Ed's
about
lying.
him.
Ed's lying, Martin.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Who looks more trustworthy? Me or Ed? Imagine.
What are you saying? Oh man, yeah. I can't believe how slow this chat is going. Yeah, everybody's studying. Oh,
I know.
What else is going on in the world? Let's see.
A lot. I don't know.
I don't think I use any slang, to be honest. Yeah, thinking about
You're better than me.
I know. I know. My older core is always trying to be hip, and they're not. And I'm telling you.
I don't think I try to be him. I think that's just me. I think I'm just cool in general. Just kidding.
I think if you think you're cool, you're not. Like
Yeah, probably.
February 7th is when I'm leaving. Oh, well, you know what?
Are you excited to go back though?
I'm happy that he's leaving. I hate to say that. I'm happy that he's leaving. No, because then he can knock it out. Like he, you know. And then I wonder, what are you planning after you get out of the course? That's what I want to know. Like, what's your plans for the future, brother? I don't know.
My plans are non-existent.
Just think. By the time, let's see, you're going to be 21 right now in a couple months. By the time I was 21, I had already had my own house. I had been to Europe. I had 2 cars, and I was working on my second job. Yeah.
Wow. Trying to flex on us?
Yeah, I was a badass.
You also were in the military, and you also had a family to take care of, so you kind of were required to do all those things.
I knocked it out, man. We ain't gonna play around. Yeah. Okay, I can't wait to start traveling again. You know, after we get the vaccine. That
I can't wait to hop on a plane. I like flying planes. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, I want to go someplace. I can't wait to go back to Haiti.
To Haiti.
Yeah, you know it's funny because I look at Haiti, and I don't know if it's just my perception of what's going on or what I'm reading, but they don't have like a big as a coronavirus problem as we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. You know, I've kind of wondered about it, but like I said, it could be my perception. You know, I should probably call a couple people and we could check that out and see what's up. Yeah. And
That's interesting.
yeah, because I still see them, and they're one of them was funny. One of the priests that I talked to down there. You know, like here in the U.S., everybody's getting ready to like trying to do masses online and stuff like that. Well, since in Haiti, since they don't have online, he was trying to buy a radio tower to actually
Really?
yeah, to do like he wanted like a high, like a, you know, we do our radio mass, but like it's low wattage, but he needed
Yeah.
a high one to get the rest of his parish, and that's what they were trying to
Wow.
do because not everybody has internet, so that's what we were trying to do mass. So
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, so yeah, maybe we could do some fundraising for them in that portion. Let's see.
Wow.
Bree didn't answer. Let's call her. Let's call Bree. Since
On
Martin-
stream. What if she's in the middle of an
I
exam?
don't care.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Martin says he'll probably go to C&M, but then again, San Ranieri is looking pretty good. Those are two pretty good choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you major in at C&M, Martin? I was when
Bree
I,
isn't answering. She's making me.
I'm telling you, she's probably taking an exam.
I don't care. She should answer.
Yeah, I started at C&M, or I'm still at C&M, but I'm almost done. As a teaching major, and then I was like, nah. So I switched to psychology major, and I actually like it a lot better.
Okay.
I don't like doing the homework, but I do like learning about psychology.
Let's call her in the Rick. I'm not in the Teams app. Can you hear
Might
that?
not even have the Teams app on her phone.
I know.
Yeah, I can hear it. So you'd be like, hello?
I know. She's gonna be. Why are you calling me?
Maybe she's at work. I know she's been working. She
Does
got
she-
a new job.
Oh, didn't she get 2 jobs?
Mailbox.
Did she get 2 jobs? That's wild. I thought she just got the one.
I know. Give her
That's
phone
so loud. Holy cow.
number. Yeah, she got 2 jobs, didn't she?
I know she worked at a retail store, the Burke's Outlet. I know that's where she worked at. But I don't know where she got the second job.
She was trying to get a second job.
Really? That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, she
2
was,
jobs and going to school? That's wild.
I think she was trying to replace her job, but it didn't work out, and she actually ended up with 2 jobs. I think that's what it was. But we
That's
missed her.
awkward.
So Bree, if you're missing, if you're there, yes, we
Yeah,
miss
I've been
you.
thinking about getting a new job too. I'm just kidding.
I am gonna kick your.
I just wanted to see what you would say.
Oh my gosh. You know, I could replace you with Katie.
Oh, good luck with that. It'll be such a blast.
Just kidding. I would love to have Katie as an assistant. No, I think that's what we'll need to talk to you about next. What's your plans for the future? You know, finally got you. I think we finally got you broken in.
Maybe.
Are you finding a groove yet?
Kind of.
There's just
Yes and no.
there's like so much things going on in our.
There's just
industry.
there's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Did you
And there's
ever?
still a lot of things that I have absolutely no idea how to do. And then there's other things that I'm like, okay, this is easy, you know?
Yeah. Did you think it was gonna be this way?
No, I didn't really try to. When I was coming into this job, I wasn't really expecting. I was trying to not to expect anything or assume anything. You know what I mean? I was trying to just go into it as it is, keep an open mind. You know what I mean? Because I knew that if I had some sort of expectations, then it would ruin my experience. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah. So no, there wasn't really anything that I thought would be different, or, you know, just because I went in with no expectations. So
Yeah. I think. Oh, look, Amanda. I'm watching. Like, I got Channel 4 News, and Amanda Aragon is on KOB TV on the
Nuh-uh.
news. Yeah. So that's one of
What?
that's one of our confirmation instructors and core members.
yeah, well, doesn't she do she's like a nonprofit, right?
Yeah, they're talking about, like, there's over 12,000 students missing from New Mexico classes, and you know, yeah.
What do you mean missing? Like they just dropped out, or
They don't know. They don't. There's like no track of them.
and no teachers has been keeping tabs.
Well, I mean, it's hard because how do you know, like we've seen it in youth ministries, just some of them drop off, and you can call, you can leave messages, you can do all that other type of stuff, and they just don't respond.
Wow.
So I think it's one of those hard things, you know. I just posted on some of my feeds, how much it's hurting. The lockdowns here are hurting our poor, it's and they're just suffering, especially the minority groups. The black and Hispanic are really getting hit hard, and it's kind of sad. I just I wish we could do more in that. Yeah, but we'll see what happens in the state. We got a lot of things that I think benefit all of us, and I think that's why we try to keep these streams up and everything like that, because there's just a lot of things going on.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah. But so I think we're gonna end up cutting this stream short a little bit today, and we'll probably be changing the hours since everybody's hours are changing. This will be our last week, I think, starting at 11. Maybe we'll do an afternoon stream around 1 or something like that. That might work better.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And when everybody's finally up from sleeping. Staying up all night.
And everybody wakes up.
When everybody wakes up, now that they're going to be out of school, since they all have finals this week and next week too. But I think maybe we'll change it next week. But do you have anything else?
No, hang in there, guys. You guys are almost done with school.
Yeah,
and then you'll have a nice break. Christmas is coming.
You guys will have a good time. Stay out there. Stay in prayer. Stay praying. Pray every day. At the very least, like I always say, that the very least in your prayer life, you should be saying the Our Father every single day. That's the most perfect prayer. And every Christian out there could agree on praying the Our Father. So that's awesome. Pray that every single day. And in the morning, usually when you wake up, and then get ready to welcome the Christ child at Christmas. Get your souls ready. Repair any relationships that you have. And I'll throw it out there again. I'll put in the chat, our Advent calendar that we want you to go check out. Anybody could do it. And you could actually help grow yourself spiritually during this time of getting ready for Christmas. So let's go to close in prayer real quick, and we'll close this up. All right. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, thank you for the wonderful gifts that you have bestowed on each and every one of us. Thank you for allowing us this awesome medium to proclaim your goodness. And, thank you for video games. It helps us out a lot. I mean, it's one of those great things, one of those great blessings that sometimes we don't see that is coming from you. Lord, we ask you to send down your blessing upon all those that are suffering at this time with mental illness or any physical illness like the coronavirus. Be with them. Be with those individuals that need you at this time with all those stresses and pressures of today. Lord, as we go into the world, let us be able to proclaim your goodness no matter what we're doing, whether it's eating, whether it's drinking, or whether it's playing video games. Let you always be on our mind and in our hearts. And we ask this through your Son's most holy and precious name, Jesus Christ. May the blessings of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit be upon each and every one of you. You guys have a great week. Yeah, we look forward to you on Fortnite Friday on our stream. We got a couple more streams with our core members, and then it's just gonna be me. You guys you're gonna have to see my awesome skills playing these video games. We're probably gonna play different video games for some of them, but we'll get them out there. All right. Is there anything else, Alex, that you'd like to share?
Nope.
Oh, and you guys,
stay safe.
Make sure you get your permission slips in, or start talking to your parents about going to Steubenville West, July 16th through 18th, and that'll be cool. We got that coming up, and then we got our confirmation retreats in January. Check that out on our calendar. You guys have a great week, and God bless you.
Bye, guys.